I'll treat you right. Don't let me be mine.
What's going on?
Goals. Kevin.
No
Kevin.
way!
Kevin. No.
Oh, I can't, mate. I need to wet myself.
That's all
I've no idea what day it is. It's 25 to 8 and it's the Big Detecting Show. And it is a spring detectable competition special. Those of you who've bought tickets for the competition, that one there, tonight will be the live draw. Now, Adrian is with me somewhere in the ether. Unfortunately, he's had, is he there? He's back.
I'm using my phone. My broadband's gone down and my hotspot's not working on my phone with my computer. So I'm sitting here. Sorry, Dave. How are you?
Adrian, was it mice?
No. Well, I don't know. It might be. Yeah, it might be again. But I think I'm living a rodent-ridden house. But no, it's just with Virgin Media, I've got like 250 meg. And of all the times it goes is now. So I don't know. But how are you, Dave? You all right?
I'm all right. I'm open to. In fact, I'm not open to. I'm talking myself into it because it's when you haven't been out of the house for so long, it becomes quite agoraphobic, and I'm talking myself into big time taking the boy out into the fields tomorrow. And as it's school's back on Monday, I'll definitely be going then. But other than that, I'm good. You're suffering the same as I was suffering. You've had your COVID jab.
Yeah. I didn't think it'd affect me, but it has. So yeah, I had it yesterday, and today I just feel like I drank a bottle of vodka through a tramp's sock. It's just like,
and what did I tell you to do earlier?
To drink before I went?
No, to drink another bottle of vodka to counteract the effects.
I don't like vodka. That's the problem. Yeah. But
So
yeah,
how would
no.
you do? Anyway, good evening to everybody who's watching tonight, one and all. Lots and lots of people. I'd like to name you all, but I'm not going to. Your names are popping up on the bottom because Luke's keeping the feed going tonight. So without further ado, we'll bring on Karen Becker from the DETECTIVAL team, and we'll have a brief chat with Karen before we play a video and have a look at the draws. Good evening, Karen.
Hiya.
Are you well?
I am very well. How are you
Fantastic.
guys?
Good. Karen, thanks. Can you tell us all about what tonight's show is about, why we're here and what's going on? And then we'll look at playing a video in a few minutes.
Fabulous. Well, thank you for having me and for hosting this Spring DETECTIVAL competition. We wanted to raise some funds for charities as obviously the last year has been so difficult for so many charities, and a lot of money raising and fundraising is done through the events, and unfortunately the last year that has been made near on impossible for these charities to get out there and raise the funds that they so desperately need. So I think you've got the video for the Renee Grove Hospice, which explains a little bit more about what they do and how the money helps them. It's a great cause, and I'm really pleased to announce that with this first competition so far we've raised a fantastic amount. Am I okay to announce what we've raised?
That's your discretion, Karen.
Yeah, so we've raised £1,500 so far, and this is the first of 3 competitions, so that's really great because hopefully it means that we'll get, I'm hoping, around the £5,000 mark by the end of these. So that would be fantastic. It would really help them out.
Fantastic. Well done to you, well done to Mark, and well done to everybody who's participated as well. Thank you.
So yeah, it will be a great total, hopefully. I'd also, while I'm on, I'd just like to say a few thank yous. So I'm going to keep it brief because I know I can go on. Firstly, to MindLab and Leisure Promotions for supplying the prizes for this first competition. Also, a thank you to Scott at Detector Network for his technical wisdom in regards to doing the WooFoo form and everything for promotion and doing the actual competition, and also for building our new website and app. So thanks for that, Scott. A massive thank you to Dave, Adrian and Luke for hosting tonight, as well, as I am not technical and it would have been rubbish if I'd done it on my own. So at least you guys are far more entertaining than I am.
Adrian, I'm not. Adrian talks about vodka and tramp socks. You know, I'm not that light. I mean, I'm not that way inclined. Anyway, shall we go through the video? So what we've got, we've took instead of getting the guest on tonight from Renee Grove, we've actually got it already lined up from an earlier show where me and Adrian had a brief chat with her. Adrian's been able to get hold of that segment. So without further ado, shall we play that?
Wonderful. Yeah. Thank you.
It's very nice to meet you. Now, you're from Renee Grove Hospice, am I correct?
That's right, yes. Yes.
And obviously, the weekend's event, when it all sorts itself out, you will be benefiting from a charitable donation from the entirety of the virtual DETECTIVAL. Tell us about Renee Grove Hospice, if you wouldn't mind.
I will, yes, thank you. So thank you for choosing Renee Grove as one of the charities to support through the festival. We're really grateful. So Renee Grove Hospice Care, we provide specialist care and support for adults and children who have life-limiting illnesses. And our nurses provide care to those patients in their own homes. And we support the families too. And the care is tailored to enhance their well-being. Our care is based around helping our patients live the best life that they can. So every day and every night, our hospice at home service for both adults and children is available. Our nurses go and visit them in their homes, providing essential nursing care and reassurance needed to help patients keep out of hospital, basically. Keep them at home if that's where they want to be, surrounded by their loved ones. When, that's when it matters most. We know that every moment matters, so we're really passionate about supporting people to live well with their diagnosis as long as they can and have that choice to be at home. We couldn't do what we do without the support of our community. It costs £20,000 a day to run our service. We're obviously facing significant drop in income this year because of COVID. It's affected everyone and everything. It has had a real impact on all our fundraising events and our retail. We've got 20 shops. They will obviously had to close when all the shops were closed in lockdown. So Christmas is going to be a very different time for everybody this year. And our families tell us that having our nurses on the phone at the end of the phone during the festive period, it really reassures them that they can have visits, then gives them the confidence to relax and enjoy those special moments together. And it's more important than ever this Christmas that we work together to try and keep our families at home where they feel safe and comfortable, trying to keep them out of hospital, minimise any risk of infection, because the thought of a lonely hospital ward and no visiting allowed is just too sad at the best of times, but let alone this year in COVID, especially for our patients who may not get the chance to see another Christmas. So
Adrian, I've got to ask the question. How many times then did you nearly ask her questions?
I started thinking she was there, thinking, why she got a tree up?
About 4 times I went, oh yeah, it's recorded.
Yeah, it was cut short just purely because we started doing.
Oh, Karen's doing it. Look at it again. Spoiling things by having the phone going.
I'm sorry.
I don't know. So unprofessional.
I know. It's because we're live. It's going to happen.
Look at us. We're so professional, me and Adrian. Sat there with... No. Yeah, all right. Yeah, fitting really, isn't it? Anyway, yes, fantastic cause. And it was lovely to speak to her initially back in December when it was all Christmassy. And hey, we still haven't been out the house since.
Yeah, true. But
anyway, Karen, sorry, Adrian.
£20,000 a day to run it. So a lot of money.
Madness in it. Hello, Mark in the background.
It is. Sorry, he just took my phone just to answer it, just in case. Yeah, it is.
Do the dishes properly, Mark.
Yeah, he'll be coming on in a bit, actually, to hopefully do an update if he's back from getting our Chinese. He's doing all the chores tonight.
Right, without further ado then, Karen, because
yes.
You've got 6, I'm right in saying 6 different draws to do tonight.
I have, yes. So what I wanted to say, I'll do a quick explanation of how the draws are going to work. So as you said, Dave, there's 6 prizes to win. So we've got the top prize is a Mindlab Equinox 800. Then we've got an Equinox 600. We've got a Vanquish 540. We've got a Vanquish 340, and then we've also got 2 Mindlab Profine 20 pinpointers as well. But because of the way we sold the tickets to try and raise maximum funds for the charity, people purchase tickets for each of the prizes. So they're not just going to be in one draw. It's 6 separate draws, and the names of the people who purchase tickets are entered into that prize draw. So for example, if you purchase 1 ticket, your name is in the draw once for that prize. And if you purchase 10 tickets, your name will be in there 10 times. Now, I've watched a few people who do other live draws on Facebook, and they shout out people to show that the names are in there, because obviously we can't go through the entire list. We'd just be here all night. So I'm going to go through and do some shout outs, and hopefully some people will see their names in there who purchased tickets. We're going to be drawing the names using a site called Wheel of Names, and then whoever is drawn is the winner, and they will be emailed and their address confirmed, and then they will be sent their prize. Thank you to everyone who's entered and for helping us raise money for this great cause. And also, yeah, please bear with me, as this is our first ever draw, so we're winging it for this one. So, and as I said, afterwards, Mark will be giving some updates on the detectivables for this year. So that's exciting.
Oh, nice. That is
Yeah.
exciting.
Something to hang on to.
I've been desperate to message him and ask him, but I know you're rather busy, so I've left it. So anyway, without further ado, you know how to share your screen and what have you. Shall we get on to the first draw?
Just going to do that now, sharing the screen. Sorry, I might be a bit slow here.
That's okay. People are used to me.
Have you entered, Dave?
No, I haven't, Adrian.
Oh dear, I have.
Dave? Oh, I saw your name, Adrian.
I know. Oh, please. I do want to win, but I don't want to win.
Right, so...
It's all for a good cause. It's all for a good cause. Can you... Yeah?
Yes. Go on. Wait. There we go.
Can you see my page?
Yeah, we've got me, you and Adrian down one side. We've got your page with the Wheel of Fortune in the middle.
Right. So I just have to say, a lot of people use this Wheel of Names. So, yeah, sometimes we get this saying that it's been unresponsive. So sometimes it takes a little bit of time just to catch up. So if you can bear with me, we'll know when it's being responsive because it starts moving. Haha.
Again, a bit like me.
It also could be my laptop because I'm live on with you guys on here. I think my computer's just a little bit slow. So
again,
as we can see, all the names. Can you see it moving there? Yeah. So all the names are here down the side. Yep. So what I'm going to do. Oh, did you see his name?
Yeah.
Let's have a look. We'll do some shout outs anyway. So
and good luck to everybody from ourselves as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Good luck.
Thank you. Thank you. So we've got I can see Lisa Spencer there, Derek Morris, Brian Spooner, Rich Hickins, Stephen Price, Robert Whittenham, Robin Collison, Marcin Boverskit. Sorry, excuse my pronunciation.
I was waiting for you to do one of them.
Thank you. I thought I'd give it a try. Neil Crawley, Paul Everson. Oh, there's so many. So this is for the Equinox 800. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to click the sort button here. It might take a bit of time. So there we are. So that, as you can see, has just put them. There you are, Adrian. So you can see that all the names there. Some people, they'll only be in there the once. Some people, you can see they've bought multiple tickets, so they'll be in there a few times. So just going to whiz down to the bottom to show through the R's, S's, T's, B's, W's, and Y's. No Z's.
Adrian,
so I'm going to shuffle.
Pick a name. We can't do numbers. You have to pick names tonight.
Right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to click this to spin. So as you can see, there's quite a few entries in there. So bear with me. Are you ready, guys?
This is for the Equinox.
What's it for? What one's this for?
The Equinox 800.
Oh, God.
Are you ready?
Yeah, go.
I'll go
Adrian's
for...
hoping he's not going to win.
Christoph Makiazik. I'll go for.
Is that who you're going for? You're picking a name. Here we go. Oh, there we go. That was the name I said as well. Fantastic. So, Marcin, you have won that. So, hang on 1 second. Well done.
Nice one, Marcin.
I'm just writing this down so I know. So I'm going to close that now. And I'm just going to stop sharing while I paste up the next list. Is that all right with you guys?
Yeah. Me and Adrian will have a little chat for a minute while you're off screen doing whatever else. Adrian, the Equinox. Tell me about it.
Well, I've got one, like everyone pretty much has who loves the hobby. But my friend I detect with hasn't got one, and he wants one. So if I won it, I would have given it to him because he hasn't got loads of money. But yeah, soon there may be a new, not replacement for the Nox, but a CTX equivalent that might be like the Nox. We're hoping. So that will be very interesting.
What capabilities Nox have? Am I right in saying there's a different range of Noxes, or is that the Vanquish?
600 and 800, yeah.
Right. And what are the capabilities of it?
Well, it is a cracking machine. It's the world's best-selling metal detector at the end of the day. But saying that, like we were talking with Emily the other day, she went out detecting with her dad. He's got the Nox 800, and he wasn't picking up stuff that she was picking up with her Garrett Apex. So, you know, they are good. They've got multi-frequency and so many programs on them. And with the new coils out now, it's going to give them even more depth. But yeah, I like my Nox, I do. But I like also using other machines that aren't as good to try and compete. But yeah, very good machine in Nox.
And let's be fair, what a way to launch it to the world as well at Detectable a couple of years ago.
Yeah, jump out of a plane. That could have gone wrong, couldn't it? That could have been like the Noel Edmonds house party thing with that bloke in the crane. That could have all gone pear-shaped.
Karen, you're back with us?
I am almost there, chaps. I'm just pasting it over. As I say, the website's just being a little bit slow. Because it's used quite a lot by people, and also I think because my server is rubbish.
Adrian, where's your green screen gone?
Well, so I'm running off my phone, Dave.
Do you know we've had tonight off you? We've had this background, we've had a green screen background, we've had a green screen picture background, and we've had a Christmas tree up.
Yes, yeah, all random. No, my broadband's still down. So I'm surprised my son's not been down, kicking off about it. But yeah, it's down. Don't know what's going on there. But anyway, thankfully the phone cuts in. Do I look all right on there? I know I look good, but it's like not pixelated or anything.
No, it's perfect, to be honest, Adrian. Your eyes look like they've got no sleep in them.
Yes, I haven't slept like you, Dave, after me COVID jab. I didn't sleep well last night, so it's weird, isn't it? It's just weird.
It is.
But I need to have a good night's sleep tonight because I'm out tomorrow with I don't know what machine to go out with tomorrow, but I've got a nice bit of Roman land with me and my mate, and we bought some nice coins up last week, so I'm fingers crossed.
Are we right, Karen?
Right. Yeah, sorry, I am still with you. I haven't gone to the pub yet. Right.
Well, yeah.
I'm just trying to share the screen.
For that. You'll be getting reported for that malarkey.
Right, can you see the wheel, guys?
No, can you share your screen?
Can you see
here we
the
are.
wheel?
We're all right. We're shared. Yes, we can see the wheel.
I like this, like balls on.
Fantastic.
I can't play darts either, Adrian.
Bangers and mash in a flash.
Right.
Number 6. Oh.
Don't get nothing for
So I've just copied and pasted the list over for this is for the Equinox 600. So again, we'll do some shout outs so people can see their names. So this is all the people that entered, and again, people's names will be in there multiple times if they bought multiple tickets. So we've got Rosemary Jones, Amanda Johnston, Ian Hargreaves, Katie Gillies, Rob Horton, Sergeant Lan, Jean Smith, Richard Norman, Nick Bailey, oh, loads in there, loads. Eric Ashton, Warren Fisher, Adam Green, Stephen Game, Kieran Martin, David Williamson. So I'm just going to go through it.
Do you know what, Dave? I wish I'd changed my name in there, Ivor Biggin or something like that.
Thanks, Adrian. I probably would have read that out as well.
Yeah, that's what.
There's always
Wayne-
next month.
Wayne Kerr.
Right,
dear.
so I'm going to do a couple of shuffles again, just to get people's names moving around. There we are. So are you ready, guys? Shall we draw?
Yeah.
Let's go for it. I'm going with, let me see.
Do you want to have a look through?
Monica Wazik.
Right, let's go for it. It's going to spin.
We need music for this, really, Dave.
Pardon?
We
need
do.
music.
It starts
We should
doing a
sing.
funky sound. Can you hear
Elevator
it?
music. Elevator.
Oh, yeah.
There we are. Kieran Martin.
Oh, well done.
Congratulations,
Fantastic.
Kieran Martin. And I'm right, that was the Knox 600.
Yeah.
That's
He's got
correct.
800,
Yeah.
I think.
Fantastic.
Well done, Kieran. That's going
Has
to
he? So
Ireland.
he's got a spare machine now.
Yeah.
Right, Karen, we'll see you momentarily again, and me and Adrian will play
Yes,
tennis again.
I'm just going to get rid of this. Yeah, I'll get rid of this list, put the next one up, which is the Vanquish 540.
Also, Karen, loving the hair colour.
Yes. Oh, this was
I bet
home
Mark-
done, obviously.
I bet Mark hasn't noticed, has he?
No, of course not. He doesn't know.
Oh,
Oops,
So-
she's gone.
Dave,
Yes.
are you going out detecting tomorrow?
Do you know what? It as I said, it's been a while. It's lockdown and what have you. Being clinically extremely vulnerable, I've not really left the house, Adrian. So I've got a dash of agoraphobia going on. So I'm trying to talk myself into it. I've got it in my head. I'm going out Monday because that's back to school day and I'm celebrating. And it's not far away. It's within me limits. But tomorrow there's a new site I picked up in October and obviously not been able to go to. So me and the Archeo boy hopefully will be going out tomorrow for at least a couple of hours. Definitely. Well, I'm kicking myself at the minute to do it. So hopefully so.
Once you get out there, mate, and you sit, even if Archie boy is mincing about digging up horseshoes, you can just sit there. It's good headspace, isn't it? It's good just sitting out. I was talking to Chris from Addicted to Bleeps this week, and we were both saying, like, quite often we'll go detecting, and I go out probably from 8 o'clock in the morning till it gets dark at the moment. And we were saying we sometimes spend an hour or two throughout the day just sitting there, taking it all in. It's lovely, peace.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't know what it is. It's just everything is so nice. It's my good place. But yeah, I think you should try and get out, mate. Try and get out.
Oh, I'll certainly will be trying. Look at Karen looking all coy there. It's like a carp.
Sorry.
Look at Karen on her
ready.
phone getting caught out. Hey, did you see at
I
the start
know.
of the show what Luke done to me, Adrian?
No, because all my internet webs went.
Mrs. Sadler shared a video of me from about 5 years ago the other day doing karaoke. So the start of the show is me doing karaoke.
That's interesting.
You know when you've got no control over what gets played by the producer.
Oh, what were you singing?
Pretty Woman. Bit of Roy Orbison. It was to you, mate.
You come across as more of a Bronski beat type of person.
I can do that, no problem. I've done Bronski beat in the past. I can do The Lion Sleeps Tonight.
Oh.
Anyway,
Oh,
moving along. Are we ready, Karen?
Yes, I'm ready. I think the laptop, the website might just be having a bit of a slow moment because the wheel's not moving. But I did just sort and then shuffle them again, and they seem to be there. So yeah, I think we're ready to go. I might just hang on. I might just refresh the page actually. That she says.
Dave, I like
Karen.
this.
I'm gonna have to,
But the names are there for the
Karen
next
now.
one. screenshot me.
Yes,
Why, what
because
was I doing?
the pause, you'd frozen. So I was going to screenshot you, but you're back now.
Oh no! Oh no! Was it a bad freeze?
One of them.
Can you hear me
With a
all right?
thinker. Yes,
Yeah.
can hear you fine.
Oh, good. I think it's got a delay. Right. So we're ready. This is for the Vanquish 540.
Okie dokie.
So we can see I've done a shuffle already of the names, so we can see that we've got Paulson, Gerald Freeman Smith, Eddie Irvine,
Eddie
Dorica.
Irvine?
I'm not even going to try it. Yeah. That must be his real name. Mike Delange, Nick Surridge, Robert Hanya, a few more. I'm all for it reading names out, but I'm just going to go through, and I'm going to sort them into alphabetical again. So yeah, again, people can see their names. I'm going to go through. So this is the D. So you can see some people have entered quite a few times there.
I'm going for Dorita to win this then. He's got multiple tickets.
Are you?
Oh, Jamie Davey is a big one.
Yeah. Well, some people chose to transfer their ticket over to the draw instead. So they actually had transferred their ticket over for the draw because they couldn't make it because they're international detectorists. So even though we're hoping to run this year, yeah, unfortunately, some of the international detectorists, I think, are going to struggle to get over.
Yeah, true.
I get excited thinking about it.
I can't wait. I'm so excited.
Right, so we click that button.
Right, so there we are, down to the bottom. I'm going for it. Are we ready, guys? So I've done the shuffle and I'm going to click and it's going to spin.
And the winner
Off it
is...
goes. It
When it stops,
is.
nobody knows.
I need my glass.
There we are.
Stephen, his game. Well done.
Stephen Game, winner of the Vanquish 540. Well done.
Cracking machine.
So
cracking
we'll
machine.
let Karen depart again for a few moments and you can tell me all about the Vanquish 540, Adrian.
Oh, Dave, I've had one now for just over a year and love it. Cracking machine. First tested it out, saw it at Detectable. Oh my God, not last year, the year before, wasn't it?
Yeah, 2019.
And I've had a 540 now, and you know what? Lovely little machine. The only downside for me is it's got rechargeable batteries, but you can get an aftermarket rechargeable pack. But I go out with my mate and I'll lend him the Knox 800 and I'll have the Vanquish. And if people ever go on my Instagram, they'll see the stuff I've pulled up with the Vanquish. Very good at silver. In jewelry mode, I run it. But it's a lovely little machine. It really is. It's one of those machines, a bit like the sort of Quest Q30 and the Simplex. You know, you just turn it on and off you go. It's actually simpler than those. But when I first saw it, I wasn't too. I think based on all the new machines coming out, it doesn't look as sexy, but it works and it works well and it's well balanced. It's got a great coil on it. But yeah, the Quest 540 is one of my favourite machines, really. I've got a few, haven't I? But I enjoy it, and the batteries last a long time. And have that with the Go Find pinpointer, no interference when you're pinpointing, works really, really well. But yeah, so all the range of the Vanquishes are really good machines.
And what are the range, again, for my benefit?
Someone's going to comment 340, 440 and 540. So the only difference being is the features, obviously, on all of the range. So the base range, you only get certain discrimination levels and programs in the top of the range, but they're not complicated machines and they're really lightweight. But yeah, it's basically the 540 is not a million miles off the NOx.
Yeah.
It's it's not the same, but it's not a million miles off it. And I'm quite often picking up stuff that my mate picks up with his NOx 800. The NOx gives you more depth, obviously, and you've got more configuration with the programs. But yeah, sorry, I'm waffling on, rapping on. Sorry, Karen's.
That's why we love you.
Yeah, and I haven't been drinking. But
Well, we'll just
I
blame the
haven't had to drink yet
COVID
either.
job.
I've just taken a
Mark,
couple of these.
Mark,
And,
wine for the lady, please. It's a birthday on Monday, don't you know?
oh,
Hey, see, I remember. Anyway, Karen, are we ready for our next draw? What?
We are ready. I've just copied them over. So this is for the 340, isn't it? Vanquish 340. So I'm gonna do a sort.
Do you know I've just wrote
there we
down
are.
a W instead of a V, so it was a Vanquish. It's the Chinese version. The rip off on the. If you get one on Wish, you get a Vanquish.
I think I had one of them.
Gary Butlin's going to win this.
Actually,
Yeah, there's a few names in there that I recognise as well. So good luck, everyone. Thank you again. And I'm going to do a shuffle, get those mixed up. Let's do another shuffle. Are we ready, guys?
Yeah.
yeah, drum roll.
Going to click. Just click.
Eek.
Is it doing it? Can't hear it doing its ticky sound.
Adrian, do a clicky sound.
Just going to click it again.
Oh, I can hear it.
Oh, it's doing it. It's doing it.
That's a better clicky sound than ours.
That's you.
Looks like a donut.
There we are.
Well done,
James.
You can
James.
see that.
James Lohman. So James Lohman has won the from Wish, the Vanquish 340.
Don't worry, it is the real version, James.
It is. It is. I've got the other. Right. So off you can go again and play with your things behind the scenes, your names, and we'll be back in a moment.
Fantastic. Thanks, chaps.
So we've done that. Anyway, this week, Adrian, for those who don't normally watch the show, who have popped along tonight to see the draw, the Big Detectable show is live on a Thursday evening from 8 p.m, as you can see there. We had a great guest this week. We had a fantastic guest in Emily Chambers. Brilliant to speak to. And you can also listen back to the show. So if you are going out metal detecting tomorrow, instead of listening to Radio 2, because it's PAP, if you go onto Spreaker or any good podcast provider, in fact, if you just Google it, The Big Detecting Show, you'll be pointed to one of the locations where you can stream the show from and listen to it in podcast form, because we've made a lot of changes to it to make it a better experience for the listener as well as the viewer, we hope. So don't forget to download that. On this week's show, we've got a very good friend of mine. We go back to 1998, Mr. Stephen Meara. For those of you who don't know, in Blackpool at the moment, there is a lot of redevelopment taking place. Things have just been announced, and Steve is part of the team behind it. And basically, it's a new Chariot of the Gods theme park, which is based upon the book by Eric von Daniken. Eric von Daniken is involved as well, as are several other high-profile people. But there's going to be floating restaurants. There's going to be exhibitions, other restaurants, accommodation, etc., etc. And I think this is actually phase one, but we'll learn a lot more about that this week, as well as talking about ancient archaeology and Steve's trip to Peru a few years ago, where he is now being, well, he won't be allowed in the country anymore after jibbing. Yes, this one. the three-fingered aliens in Peru, which Luke's going through. Hopefully we'll be able to see the picture, but Steve basically debunked the entire thing regarding these there they are, these three-fingered mummies, alleged mummies, and there are a lot of gangsters looking for him over there now. So we'll learn all about that on Thursday's show. Lots more coming up. We've several new people who we've added to the list this week who we'll be promoting over the coming days. But looking forward to that show, Adrian, because it's something that you're not au fait about, isn't it? You said.
Yes, I am. I'm always interested in stuff like that. There's anything that's got mysterious sort of background. Yeah, definitely interested in that. And I think it's also just nice to. Sorry, I'm trying to set my computer out whilst talking to you.
I'll be Mark talking in the background.
Dave, I'm hearing voices in my head again.
It's Mark.
Oh.
Is it me? Are we being loud?
Mark is, not you. Mark again.
What
Yes,
did I
so
do?
this week, looking forward to it greatly.
No, I
Is
don't know.
Has he got a Vanquish there?
Dave.
You can't say that. Well, you can. You can say
It's a
whatever you like.
Chinese
You've got
version of the bloody Vanquish. What can I do?
I had my
Anyway.
COVID vaccine.
Are you
That's what it is.
are you like Adrian yet?
Yeah. Oh, so you had the vaccine? Mark had the vaccine.
Have you?
We're asking you, have you had it?
Yeah, I had it today.
Oh, wait till tomorrow, mate.
Tomorrow. Yeah.
Text me tomorrow when you realise.
Did you have the injection one or did you have the other one I had?
I had the AstraZeneca one. Man.
Not the suppository one, which I had.
You know.
I didn't
I
feel
won't, say,
the
I won't say what I said off there about that one.
Yes. Yeah.
Right, you are, Karen. Off again.
I'm not even there. I can't get the names in. The website's been, it's
Well, I'll
been
tell you what.
very, very slow.
Let's let Luke run a quick advert, and when you come back, hopefully we'll be in place.
Yeah, fingers crossed. It's just our server's just so slow at this end because we've got a lot of pages running. Thanks, guys.
Will you search through the lonely earth for me? Climb through the briar and bramble. I'll be
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Big Detecting Show, Detectival Competition Special with me, Mr. David Sadler, and Mr. Adrian Gaylor over there, and Mr. Luke Higgins up there in the ether, making things happen, and Karen when she's ready to come back because her system's running slow. As always happens, it is the curse of the Big Detecting Show. Is she back? Are we right? Are we ready? Freddie?
Yes, I think. Well, the names are there now, so I think we're ready.
If your name's not on the list, you're not coming in.
That's it. So I'm going to sort again. There we go. Alphabetical order. There they are. So this time, it's for the Profine 20 pinpointer.
Profine 20.
So everyone can see all the names in there, can't they?
Yep.
No.
I'm going to shuffle and then I'm going to draw. Here we go. Good luck, everyone. Yeah, it's sped up a bit now.
That's because Mark's having his tea. And the winner of the Profind 20 pinpointer is Mr. Colin Alexander. Well done.
Well done. Good pinpoint.
I want Mark when he comes on later. I want Mark to do an impression because I heard he's very good.
Oh, he's brilliant at accents. Really, really good.
I've just got a shout out to Costas Constantino. Sadly, these tickets, the entry ended at 6 p.m. last night. If you keep an eye on ourselves, we'll give mention, or if you keep an eye on Detectival or the Metal Detectives group, the next live competition will be first week in April.
That's right, the 3rd of April.
So tickets will be going on sale, I take it, this week, Karen?
Yeah, they'll go on sale from Monday, and they will finish on the, hang on, what will the date be? 2nd, I think it will be, yeah.
Easter weekend.
Yeah, it will be a Saturday again. Sorry, Dave.
That's okay. As it's Easter weekend, if you send me chocolate, we'll be fine with that.
Ooh, Dave.
Well, the reason we chose this date is because, as a lot of people are aware, the original rescheduled Spring Detectival event would have been that weekend. And
right.
Of course, we then had to change it, which is one of the announcements we'll be making this evening, because
Mark's had his tea.
It was changed to May the 1st and 2nd, but as many people have probably already worked out with the road to recovery, yeah, we're not going to be able to do those dates. Although I'm still getting so many inquiries for people wanting to buy tickets for those dates. But yeah, everything will become clear after the competition and when we announce, and then we're going to be sending emails out to all our mailing list and all the Spring Detectival attendees.
And via the Archaeology and Metal Detective magazine and the Big Detecting Show. Marvellous.
Of course.
Right, hit that button, young lady.
Right, so again, I'm just going to sort so everybody can see. So this is the last one, and it's another Profind 20. So I'm just going to go through, but this is separate tickets. So this will have different entries. There we go. Shuffle it. Are we ready? I'm going to press the button, hoping that it's going to do its sound. Ticket round. Is it doing it? Can't hear it.
What pinpoint did you use?
Me?
Carrot.
What pinpointer do I use?
Yeah.
Last day. But yeah, go on.
There we go. Winner.
Louise
I use a Garrett pinpointer.
Louise, well done, Louise.
Louise Aitchison. So, rundown of the winners. The Knox 800 went to Marcin. I'm sorry, Marcin. I'm sorry. I'm going to go for it.
How do you
Brzezowski.
pronounce
I'm sorry.
Brzezowski, we think.
There you go. Marcin Brzezowski. The Knock 600 to Kieran Martin. The Vanquish 540 to Stephen Game. The Vanquish 340 to James Lohman. And Profine 20s to both Colin Alexander and Louise Hson. So congratulations to all the winners. And obviously, thank you. Martin says we were close. Brzezowski. I'm going for Brzezowski. Brzezowski. You know who you are. Well done winning. Mark, are you well?
He's here.
Where am I? I'm going that way. Yeah, sorry.
I was going.
Have a quick drink. Get that chow mein out your teeth.
Spring rolls.
So you've got an announcement for us, which obviously I don't know about. Adrian doesn't know about. So we're all ears. Them chips look dead nice.
What's she got me into now?
She said you've got an announcement. It's something about banning a new pair of jeans because she's got holes in them ones.
That's fashion, Dave. Like your beard.
My
I
beard's
was
not
going to say
fashion.
something. Then I'm not. No, I'm not saying anything as to why she's got holes in her. No, we won't even go there. Wait. Anyway, an announcement.
He thinks he's funny.
I'm not funny at all. I was just looking at the Chinese. I thought the sooner I get the announcement over and done with, I can crack on with eating it.
Hold on, Mark. Right, your announcement you have to do in another person's voice.
Welsh.
Australian.
Donald Trump.
I don't think I could do the whole announcement in an Australian accent.
Donald Trump's not Australian.
What is it? Where's he from?
America.
Oh, you mean him with the orangey face and the funny hair?
Who do you think it meant?
I don't know. I don't really watch TV. It's all so depressing.
Go on. Come on.
Anyway, announcement in a normal voice, no funny voices, because honestly,
He needs to concentrate.
I might end up offending someone. And you know what it's like in this day and age, that someone will be easily offended by me doing a strange accent. And I wouldn't want to offend anybody at all. No, not at all.
I think I've already done that with the Vanquish.
Martian.
Come on, everyone's waiting.
What are they waiting for? Oh, sorry, as I said, I had the vaccination today, short-term memory and everything. I've got a bit loopy. And I'm married to Karen. Well, right, the announcement. As you already know, we had to move the dates of Detectival from April to May. And now, thanks to the roadmap to recovery, according to that, it's going to be after the 17th of May that we're actually able to get together on that kind of scale or capacity. So we've had to move the dates again. So we've had a bit of back and forth with the estate, and we've managed to move Spring Detectival now to the summer. So it's now going to be, is it the 12th and 13th of June?
It is, yeah.
The 12th and the 13th of June. We have got the new dates at Henley. We're hopefully that's going to time with a bit of a grass cut for hay or silage. And a lot of the land would have been, I know I keep looking at my chips, they look so nice, don't they? A lot of the land would have been grazed as well, cows, sheep, etc., etc. And then you've got all the geese and whatnot. And we've pretty much thrown in a poo load more land with the estate's agreement to give us a total of about 950 acres of ground. Obviously, there will be some areas which are going to be undetectable, but there is going to be more than enough land there that we can go at. We've got probably about 200 acres along the banks of the Thames now added in. We've got a little bit the other side of the woods. We've got the old ground that we did as well, all where the horde came from. So there'll be more than enough for everybody to go at. And we've got all the woodland as well. But I think, I can't remember.
200 acres of woodland. 200
plus acres of woodland.
Wow.
And then I think 380 acres of new, no, it's 480 acres of new pasture, I think. 200 acres of new. On what?
The site where the horde was discovered, that area, obviously, is it still under archaeological control, that particular area, or is that allowed to be detected? And also, do they think there is a potential of a scattering in that area, perhaps?
They have asked us to stay out of the exact area where the hoard was found, because the geophys and the magnetometry showed up some interesting possible archaeology that they want to look at a later date. The geophys and the magnetometry also showed up some interesting features in and around that valley as well, and as to put some answers as to why the hoard may have been buried there. I'm sure all will be revealed at a later date though. So we've got to act with caution around that particular area and keep our eyes open and be vigilant. And the actual spot where the hoard has come from will be cordoned off and out of bounds. But there is a lot of land, both sides of that. To the left of where the hoard come from, looking up the valley into the woods and going that way, is a lot of new ground.
So for people like me who weren't there in 2019, follow the maddening crowd.
Yeah, or just go the other direction.
Yeah.
Fair play.
Because the Sandridge hoard that's at the Verulamium Museum, we actually helped the archaeologists, because they needed detectorists, with the excavation of that, and that was found in the woods. So woods are very good areas. So yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, just ask the French.
potential. Yeah, the potential's really
Marvellous.
good.
So that's spring detectable. Do we have an update on the main detectable?
Yes.
Yeah.
We do.
Um,
It's gonna run.
It looks like
we're gonna have a September. Yeah.
it looks like, all being well, we will be having the September the 12th and the 13th, the usual weekend, which unfortunately does clash with a couple of other things, but it's been booked in for us for quite a while. We can't change the dates. We did try. So hopefully this week we will be finalising all the details for probably around 1,000 acres of new ground in Wiltshire on a large estate, which has been kind enough to give us the permission to have a go. So fingers
Marvellous.
crossed.
I'll tell you what, no one can go on holiday, can they? No one can go anywhere, and it's something to look forward to now. There's loads of people at home sitting in their pants, eating their Chinese, thinking, oh, detectable. And now we've heard that it's coming back. Fingers crossed, without any issues. But brilliant news. Well done, Mark. Brilliant.
The only person that can
He's got
comment
his
up
pants in Chinese.
Yeah.
Well,
Unfortunately, it's subject
one thing
to
what I'm concerned about, I've got an all-day book the day after Detecticon ends, going to Turkey, and I'm concerned because they're extending furlough till the end of September, and that makes me scratch my head. So fingers crossed that not just Detectivals can go ahead, but Detecticon, Rodney Cook Memorial Rally, and all the other main events that people have got planned, because the detecting community, when we had that taken away from us and other areas were allowed out, where yourselves, myself, Tony, Kaywood, Adrian, we all lobbied the relevant, the DDRG, etc., and our MPs. You know, we've got that back, but you know, it's still relatively, we can't do what we'd like to do. So having that to look forward to and all the other events, it really is something for the metal detectives community to get behind this year.
Oh,
Yeah, fingers crossed, as you say, man. And your holiday to Turkey as well. Don't forget that in the mix.
I'm not expecting it to happen, to be honest. And if I am, I think if it's going to be a 10-day quarantine period, I can go next year.
Yeah, that's it. We normally go to Tenerife in October time, but yeah, we're not booking it this year. We're going to stay in the UK.
Yeah.
got detectable. That's all you want.
Yeah, but that's work. That's work.
Yeah. And it won't be like a holiday, because if you think about it, if it's that bad, right, it's going to be a very English affair, darling.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, indeed.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what as well, you could quite, we've mentioned it, and we may be looking forward to the potential of a certain detecting show actually appearing on the main stage on the big screen.
Oh, God. There'll be bottles thrown, Dave.
Right. It's 8:30. As I said, we're only for an hour or so tonight, but it's been fantastic. Again, congratulations to Knox 800 winner Martin, the Knox 600 Kieran Martin, the Vanquish 540 to Stephen Game, the Vanquish 340 to James Lohman, and the Profine 20s to Colin Alexander and Louise Aitchison. And now we've all had the announcements. We can all go away and plan our relevant future in the next couple of months to include Detectable 1 and 2 this year. And we'll be back on Thursday at 8 p.m. with our guest, Stephen Meara. So thank you, Mark. Thank you, Karen. Thank you for everyone.
Guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys. Yeah.
Thank you, everyone.
Lab as well for putting all the
Mind
gifts.
Lab, LP, and to everybody who's obviously bought tickets to enter the draw. We hope Renee Grove do receive a significant amount come May, and we'll be back with this show, the Detectable Special, on the 2nd of April. So thanks to Luke, thanks to Adrian, thanks to Karen and Mark. Thank you all for coming on tonight, and good night all.
Thanks, guys. Bye.